What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to ViciousMarine, and I'm here with...
the canonical CONCH?
You did the same exact thing my last interview we did, which is fine. You're allowed to do what you want. This is your interview, your show. So, ladies and gentlemen, like I mentioned before, every single week I'm going to be bringing to you guys a brand new streamer, a brand new YouTuber, someone who creates, someone who has fun, and just push the community as opposed to pushing... people that are already out there that don't need any goddamn push. We're pushing the real people here, the real people. So Conch, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm a cool dude.
Well, that's perfect. Now so I'll help you out a little bit here. Tell us a little bit of your background. First of all, where are you from?
All right, so Alex and everyone else watching, or no one watching at all, I'm from San Francisco, California. I grew up there for over half my life before moving out a bit towards East Coast City, about an hour out. Grew around the Bay Area all my life so far. I love the city, love the environment. Fantastic place.
Nice, dude. Awesome. So tell me, how'd you get into gaming?
All right, so it goes way back when I was like 3 years old. I remember my uncle had a green Game Boy Color, and he'd always play Pokemon Blue. And I get pissed whenever I wouldn't get a turn. I cried to my grandma like, Grandma, he won't give me a turn. And she's like, give him the damn toy. So I remember just playing through Pokemon Blue on his file for so long, doing the missing no glitch to get rare candies, and then just go fight the Elite Four with his team. I remember that, like, my breakthrough was starting, and I remember, like, I was 5. I was playing Grand Theft Auto 3 on the PS2, and I'd always put in all the cheats I had them memorized. My mom actually printed out all the cheats and put them in a binder, so I would like look through them, like, oh look, the flying car cheat. Let me do that.
So you were you were big into the cheats then?
I mean,
you bastard.
I'm
just kidding.
I was a kid. God damn it.
It's all good. It's all good. So that's how you got into the gaming business. Now, tell me a little bit about where you're at now. I see that you're streaming a lot. How'd you get into Twitch and the streaming world? Before,
I was just into YouTube a lot. I grew out of television. I was like, wanted to see what other people are creating. And I noticed a big YouTuber that I normally watch. He's like, hey, I'm streaming on Twitch. I'm like, oh, Twitch? I'll go check it out. I'm like, oh, it's actually kind of cool. So I created my account. I followed him. And then I was like, you know what? Let me look up some of the games I like. Did that, and I found a few small-time streamers I really like. They're really out there. They're really connected with their community. I was like, oh, this is fun. Can I do that? And I was talking with him. He's like, yeah, you can just stream right through a PS4. I'm like, what? Crap, I'm doing that right now.
So how long have you been doing that for now?
Since May.
Okay, so you just got your PS4?
Oh, no, I've been having that for about a year.
Oh, okay, so and then obviously, because of the whole Twitch integration, you got into just playing and streaming online. Yeah. How many are you up now? Like, what's your numbers look like?
My viewer count right now, we are, I think, 13 away from 200.
Nice.
Yeah.
And what I like about what you just said there was we, which is pretty good, which is one of the keywords that I like to use a lot, because a lot of these other YouTubers or streamers make it so much about themselves and then use the word we so loosely. Doesn't work that way. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah. So I like that. I like the way you said that. You got your head on straight, brah.
It's on sideways.
Or sideways too, if you want it. Yeah. So tell me more about the games that you've been playing on Twitch. Your audience. How well is it all integrating together?
So I first started out. We were doing a bunch of Final Fantasy X stuff because I made a joke with the small-time streamer that I watched, like, hey, I could probably beat this before you can. I was trying to do a 100% run for a while during the afternoons, but I kind of has slowed down for a bit because I really got into The Last of Us, which I was streaming late at night, and we were able to beat that 100% through. And our current game right now is Dark Souls 2, which I'm having a blast with. Our character looks amazing. We're having a blast. It's hard, difficult, but it's still fun,
right?
Really. So I kind of put Final Fantasy X to the side and dedicating like occasional afternoon streams to that, and also my late night CONCH streams. They go on for like 4 or 5 hours sometimes. I'm like, where do I get sleep?
Right.
Where is the sleep?
Yeah, I kind of been noticing that. Tell us a little bit about your schedule here. How does this work? Especially since you're in the West Coast, and the rest of us are out here in towards the east, and we're like, I try to keep up with your streams, but it's hard because by the time it's midnight by you, it's 3 a.m. here.
All right, so start my day. I'm like, all right, wake up. What time is it? Oh, it's around this time. I guess I could go do something. Is it breakfast? Oh crap, it's 1. Let me go do stuff and be productive. So, yeah, like I'm the normal guy. Just go up, make sure all my animals are all right.
Animals, tell me about this. What animals do you have?
Oh shit, don't get me started, man.
So you have like a friggin' farm out there by where you live at?
Oh, freaking outside, like right behind where you are.
Yeah.
I have like over a dozen chickens.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Over a dozen chickens that are just chilling back there.
What do? Do you like? Are you growing your own produce? What's going on back there?
I mean, we have a couple of crops. We have some fruit trees, tomatoes, potatoes, onions, some chilies.
Nice.
So,
keeping it all organic. Are you pesticiding yourself?
No, it's just something my grandma was really into. So we planted those when we first moved in.
Well, and you know, I was out there not too long ago. I was out there in February, and I was by grapefruits and avocados, and oh my god, everything was just perfect out there, man. So you have the right weather for absolutely all of that good stuff. So that's awesome, man. So do you eat the chickens? What's going on here? Or do you just use them for their eggs? What's going on?
We use them for their eggs.
Okay, so
only.
you don't eat the chickens.
No.
Okay.
So I'll get up. I'm like, all right, let me make sure they're all right. Feed, water them, and I go look for their eggs. I usually come in like a dozen a day, and I'm just like, crap, someone has to eat these now. Like right now, there is maybe around 50 or more sitting downstairs.
Dude, you gotta like send them my way. Some nice California organic eggs. So this went from gaming to farming, which is awesome. So it's we're really getting to know Conical Conch here, so which is pretty cool. So that's awesome that we know this, because obviously a lot of people might not know, and this is what we're here for. We get to learn who this streamer is and what he does. Now, I did this with Frosted, and I want to do it with you now. And I want to do a little rapid fire questioning. It is 3 quick questions, and we're just gonna ask them. And off the top of your head, don't go too far into it. Tell me, what's your favorite game of all time?
Final Fantasy X.
Favorite snack while gaming?
Crap.
I hope that's not it.
Water?
If that's your snack of choice right now, let's go with you could have said eggs, since you're all you have to do is go outside and go get them with some jalapenos. And last but not least, what was the last show that you binged on?
It was either Yu-Gi-Oh or Naruto.
All right, so that was the rapid fire round for anybody who's out there watching this right now. We've done this, and we're gonna continue to do this. We're gonna continue to ask people questions like so. My next question to you is, what's your overall goal and future projections for you streaming? Are you also, before we get into this question, are you in YouTube at all?
I have a YouTube account. I've posted 3, maybe 4 videos over the past 5-ish years. It's something that I may get into later on, but for now it's just sitting there.
Okay, cool. And you're just basically keeping it all streaming right now, and we can see your highlights as well on Twitch, so it's pretty cool. Okay, cool. So let's go back to the last question that I was asking. What is your overall goal then, now that you're progressing almost 200 on Twitch? Obviously it's going to continue growing the more you move up, and when you think about it, 200 people, I can barely fit 200 people in my house. Wait, no, let me correct that. I cannot fit 200 people in my house. So when you think about it, it's pretty awesome. I got like 26 followers after you unfollowed me, so it's like running joke, by the way. So 20 people cannot fit in this room right here that I'm in right now. So to me, that's pretty amazing that I can get 20 people to watch me BS on stream, I
mean, if you don't mind cuddling in bed.
Yeah, that's why the bed is there.
Like place.
Yeah. So what's your overall projection then in all of this?
I really just started out to have fun, way for me to play games and like entertain people. I was like, all right, let's have fun. So I'm not alone on my chair or on my couch just playing games by myself. Like, I have people that I'm talking with while playing. It's like, all right, cool. This is fun. If I get stuck, there's somebody there to just help me out. Eventually, maybe I'll make something out of it. Depends on if anyone still likes my content.
Have you met any friends through it? How's your overview on it? Like, is it a good place to meet really cool, interesting people? tell us a little bit about that back end of it.
I met so many people so far while streaming and being in other people's broadcasts. I know people in New Jersey, the Carolinas, in Chicago, Tennessee. One of my favorite streamers is also about 50 minutes away from me too. So it's like he's just a train ride away. I'm like, all right, that's awesome.
Dude, that's awesome.
And then I even found out that some of my viewers are around me too, that they live in the Bay Area.
That's great, man. So obviously it's beneficial in that way as well, because you can meet cool people at the same time and really make friendships. And you know what? It beats having to go meet weird drunk people at the bar, I think, right? Anything
Hey
beats
man,
that.
I can't legally yet, so.
Well, you drink your Arizona iced tea. By the way, Arizona, if you're watching this, hook us up.
Hook us up.
Hook us up. If you had one piece of advice for anyone in the gaming streaming industry, what would it be?
Be friendly. Make sure that you're connected with your community a lot. I found that talking with them on and off stream helps a lot. Have someone like really like you, get to spread your channel out. That way you're not just playing games, like still on camera, but not saying anything that's not going to go anywhere.
And my final question, bro, that I like to ask a lot of people this question, and it does get repetitive, but the answer from everyone is so unique that I like asking it anyway, is if you were to watch this 5 years later, what would you want to tell yourself?
Ooh, what were you thinking, man? Like, how did you get here?
Wait, how'd you get here? I mean, we all pretty much know how that happened, right? That's not that's for another video channel.
The stork.
That's the stork.
The stork.
This is great, man. So I'm really happy that you had, enough time in your day to allow me to come in and interview you and, have a good time. Now, do you have any social networks that you want anyone watching this to follow you on and keep up with you?
Twitch.tv/CONCH69. I also am on Twitter. Same thing, CONCH69. YouTube also, eventually, maybe there's going to be something there. Maybe. I think that's it so far.
So let me ask you something. And before I leave this damn freaking interview, I gotta freaking ask you, bro. How did you come up with Conical Conch 69? Like, what's that? Tell me the backstory of the Conical Conch 69.
The backstory.
I mean, was there 68 other ones, and then you were stuck with 69? What happened there?
All right. So what happened was I had my first Xbox 360. My uncle bought me it was Christmas. He also got me an Xbox Live membership for an entire year. I didn't really use it until like a year later.
Damn.
I didn't use the code on it at all. So I finally decided to. It's like, oh, I have to create a username? Okay. And I had no idea what to use. It's like, oh, they have suggestions here, the random name generator. And I was like clicking through, it's like, no, that doesn't seem me. No. And then finally it's like, boom. Conical Conch 69. I'm like, what? Are you serious?
That just came out of nowhere then, basically.
I was like, I want to be a Conical Conch. I was like, sure.
And it was born.
Yeah, the conch was born.
The conch was born. Nice, dude. See, you learn something new, and you always want to tell people how the hell they got their goddamn usernames. So yeah, man. So thank you again for coming on here. I greatly appreciate it. This was extremely fun, and everybody that watches the video, please do me a favor and follow the man. I'm gonna link all his stuff below. I'm gonna link all my stuff below, so if anybody wants to follow me, you can watch all of that good stuff, all that goodness, all that gush. Is that allowed?
Oil.
Ooh, and coconut oil. If anybody wants, we are starting the coconut oil campaign real soon to raise some funds, to buy more coconut oils. So anyway, all right, guys, thank you again for watching this. Drop a like, and yeah, Conch, thanks, man. Appreciate it, bro.
Anytime.
Up in paradise, I suppose. If you would tell me I'm the only one that you love, life could be a dream.